JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a beyond extensive series made by Hirohiko Araki. Many people usually talk about the stands and phenomena throughout the series, but in my opinion, I feel like many people underplay the characters. The characters in JoJo are a driving force in why the series is as great as it is. It's going to be the first episode in the series to explore these characters, of which there are many complex and great characters that I could talk about. I think I'm going to call the series JoJo's Bizarre Character Analysis. You can comment down below what you think of the name. And before I start the video, there will be spoilers for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so if you haven't watched or read the manga, please do, it's great. Now this far too long intro out of the way, let's get right into Caesar.Please. Caesar.Please is a 186 centimeter male with blonde hair. The two outfits we've seen him wear consists of glovelets, a scarf, an open jacket, knee pads, a belt, and a headband showing the Zeppeli family pattern with feathers tucked inside said headband. That's probably going to be the meat of the video. You can infer so much just from Caesar's design. That's what I love about JoJo's designs. There's so much to them. Now I'll go in systematic order of Caesar's designs. First, let's start off with the glovelets. You have no idea what a glovelet is. Uncultured swines. A glovelet is a type of glove that has cover knuckled down and is usually used for combat. It's made so that the knuckle down is kept warm while the actual fingers are kept warm by the combat. And the reason why the leather is on the fingers is possibly because the leather would lighten the impact of the punch. There's also Caesar in the way that from the glovelets we can infer that he's prepared for combat, and the modifications he's made by adding on metal half spears around the knuckle to increase impact shows that he is definitely very ingenuitive in battle. The scarf and the jacket show that he's prepared for the environment. As I know, the jacket has protection on it, so that shows that he's prepared combat-wise as well, but that's just a side note. Other than that, though, that's basically all there is to say about that design aspect. Knee pads also show he's prepared for combat, and the Zeppeli family pattern on his headband shows that he, as an Italian, is extremely prideful of his family, especially such a giving family as the Zeppeli family. The two feathers may tie into his death. Now, before I explain my reasoning, there are large spoilers for a great scene in part 2, so please, if you haven't watched it or read to this point, please go do. Now back to the video. Caesar.Please is a Catholic, and usually feathers or wings as well as the color blue are symbols of angels and grace and general greatness. When Caesar dies, he is crushed by a falling stone that's in the shape of a cross. Yes, this may symbolize him basically having a tombstone there, but it also may reference to something much deeper. Seeing all the connections, I think you know what I'm getting at. With all the Catholic and Christian references, it's quite obvious that it's possibly a reference to Jesus' sacrifice in the Bible. The fact that he sacrificed himself to give Joseph his hormone and to cure poison lingering within him may tie into Jesus sacrificing himself for the world, which, if you think about it, Caesar basically did. Now, with all that, Caesar has, in my opinion, an amazing design that we can infer so much from so little, and that's part of the reason why I love his design so much. Now, with Caesar's design out of the way, let's talk about his actual character. Caesar.Please is a very honorable, calm, suave, and caring man. But when angry or in a serious fight, he's usually hot-headed, eager, yet still suave. Caesar's full name is Caesar Antonio Zeppeli. The three references within his name are 1. Led Zeppelin, 2. Julius Caesar Overture, and 3. Julius Caesar. Now I'm going to be talking about Julius Caesar, the historical figure. Julius Caesar was a Roman general and politician. Julius Caesar was a very smart man politically and generally. He was highly intelligent in battle, and not only that, but he was also very energetic and lively. He also came from a very poor beginning. If you can tell, all these traits basically apply to Caesar. Caesar is shown to be highly intelligent in battle and in general. He's shown to be super energetic and very personable, and after Mario Zeppeli, Caesar's dad, left and he and his brothers were left to fend for themselves, within less than a happy upbringing, they didn't have that good of a time. This is a great example of Rocky putting in tons of effort into his characters and definitely doing his homework. With that, this has been a character analysis on Caesar.Please. This is a good summary of my thoughts on Caesar and why he's my favorite character in JoJo's. and one of my generally favorite characters in fiction. So with that, I'll see you in the next explosive episode of JoJo's Bizarre Character Analysis.